about the glial cells. Glial cells are also called as neuroglial cells. Neuroglial cell. Glial word means gluing. So basically it glues together the nervous tissue. So it supports the nervous system, or you can say it supports the neurons. They do not conduct impulse. That means they cannot carry the information from one point to other, but they can undergo division. So this is a differentiating point between neurons and glial cell. Neuron can conduct the impulse but cannot undergo division, while glial cell, they do not conduct the impulse but can undergo division. What they do? They support neurons. They maintain homeostasis. Now when I say homeostasis word mean maintaining anything at a constant level. So what they maintain at a constant level? They maintain temperature, pressure, and pH. So they maintain three things constant at a brain region, spinal cord region. What are those three things? Temperature, pressure, and pH. For those who don't understand pH, pH means acid-base balance. pH means acid-base balance. Now our blood is having a pH of 7.35. Now suppose it becomes 7.8. Then it is dangerous for brain. If it is becoming 7.1, then also it is dangerous for brain. So these tissues, they try to maintain it at 7.35 region. So that we say that they maintain pH. So that's what the word homeostasis means. Maintaining constant temperature, pressure, and pH. Next one. They are made up of two groups. One group belongs to central nervous system. So glial cell, the one which present in CNS are ependyma, oligodendrocytes, astrocytes, and microglia. So you will find four types of cell in central nervous system. In peripheral nervous system, now whoever don't know peripheral nervous system, it means nerves. अभी हमने nerves पढ़ा ना, those nerves are called as peripheral nervous system. So in peripheral nervous system, you always find there are only two types of glial cell. One is satellite, second is Schwann cells. First is satellite, second is Schwann cells. So let's talk about them. So I'm starting with first ependyma. Ependyma, where are they found? This is your brain, and inside the brain, the blue part which is you are able to see now, those blue part are called as ventricles. अपना ब्रेन अंदर से खाली है तो खाली जगह को बोलते हैं वेंट्रिकल्स. क्या बोलते हैं उस खाली जगह को? वेंट्रिकल्स. एंड दोस वेंट्रिकल्स आर लाइंड बाय एपेंडाइमा सेल्स. So ventricles are lined by ependyma cell. What is the function of ependyma cell? They produce CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. CSF. सुना है नाम?
Yes,
CSF
sir.
सुना है नाम? Cerebrospinal fluid. The fluid which is present in our brain and spinal cord. Very important fluid, huh? Cerebrospinal
It
fluid.
protects from various shocks.
Yes. Shocks, infection, everything. So ependyma produces them. So ependyma are present in ventricles and they produce a CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. Next is astrocytes. Astrocytes means what? Astro means star, and they look like a star. That's why it's called as astrocytes. Cytes is a cell. So ये देखिए पिक्चर को जब हम लोग थोड़ा साइड में करेंगे तो देखो वो ट्यूब के देखो सरफेस पे पूरे एस्ट्रोसाइट्स है. So they cover the tubes. काम क्या इनका? They form blood brain barrier. Means anything which could be harmful to the brain, they don't allow them to enter into the brain region. Now for example, in this picture you can see there is an old guy who is preventing them to enter that molecule to enter the brain region. So that's called as blood brain barrier. So major role of astrocyte is to prevent harmful substances to reach the brain. That's why it is called as blood brain barrier. That harmful things can be in the blood but should not reach the brain. So they take care of it. Now the third one is oligodendrocytes. This oligodendrocyte, the word oligo means what? Less. Dendrocyte means processes. So they have less processes and they form myelin sheath. They are the one which forms myelin sheath. And the last are microglia. The word micro means small, glia means cells, glial cells. So these are the microglia are the smallest cell of neuroglia cell. What they do, they engulf the foreign particle. ये एक्चुअली माइक्रोस्कोप के नीचे निकाला हुआ पिक्चर है. ये देखो जो भी जर्म्स है ना छोटे छोटे, देखो इन लोग खा जा रहे हैं, उसको एंगल्फ कर रहे हैं. इस प्रोसेस को क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? फाइगोसाइटोसिस. Phagocytosis. They engulf the germs, pathogens, harmful chemical. याद रहेगा?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the 4 cells of central nervous system. Now let's go to peripheral nervous system. There we have satellite cell. Now satellite cell have a function similar to that of astrocytes. That means it also forms blood-brain barrier. And Schwann cells, Schwann cell, they form myelin sheath around the nerves. So remember, in central nervous system, myelin sheath is produced by oligodendrocyte, while in peripheral nervous system, matlab in brain and spinal cord region, myelin sheath is produced by oligodendrocytes, while in nerves, it is produced by Schwann cells. So if I ask you one question, who produces myelin sheath? Or if I ask you myelin sheath is produced by, so you will say oligodendrocyte in CNS, oligodendrocytes in CNS, and Schwann cells in PNS.
Yeah.
Microglia are the smallest cells of neuroglial. They show phagocytic action. That is, they engulf the foreign particle present in nervous system region. Phago is eating, Pino is drinking. Is that clear? Final glial cell in central nervous system are ependymal cell. Ependymal cell, they are present in ventricle. They form the lining of the ventricles in brain. They are also present in spinal cord region, and they are the one which helps in production of CSF, cerebrospinal fluid.